Good stuff. How is it going, everybody? Happy Wednesday. I remembered what day it was without having to pause and think like a dumbass. It is Wednesday. I forgot to turn the AT-AT on, so I'll do that in a second. New draft league season. Who dis? Repping KDB today. And by repping KDB, I'm wearing a Tinder Gods shirt. The connection with the Tinder Gods and KDB is that the captain of the KDB, Will Scott, was a Tinder God. So until I get my KDB shirt, I'm going to wear this because it doesn't show any allegiance to any existing team. If anything, it just shows allegiance to Will. So I hope you all are doing good so far this week. We've got a lot of, well, by a lot, I mean 2 games of X-Wing. We've done a lot of X-Wing the past 6 weeks, although I'd say the past week or so, we've not been streaming as much, but taking kind of a quick break before getting into the draft league. Team League Championship ended. That season is over. Congrats to Psychedelic Peanut Jam. It's nice to be able to relax and let someone else run a big league, a much bigger league than that one. So, Vince, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. Is Nick streaming his response to the recent NCX accusations? Yeah, the accusation that I wasn't actually playing yesterday. Let me fix the dice cam as well. I forgot that crop is off. It's true. It's true, all of it. I was in the Discord giving directions to a piece of artificial intelligence I've been working on. But even though you guys are all here for X-Wing, I want to give you guys an opportunity to invest in the new cryptocurrency called $3-1. Okay. So $3-1 is a new type of cryptocurrency hitting the market, completely deregulated. Okay. For $1,000, you get 1/18 of a $3-1 coin. Now, why invest in a $3-1 crypto? Well, I always, as a kid, looked up to scammers. I thought, man, to be able to make money so deceitfully and so easily, it's inspiring. So I thought, why not become a scammer myself? So we've started a cryptocurrency. So if you want to get in on the ground floor, pump it, baby. Pump it up. I'll dump it. You'll pump, I'll be the one to dump. You all can make me wealthy enough to buy another Lego at the minimum. Okay. All right. That is it. Exclamation point $3-1 in the chat. When was your 3-year stream anniversary? I think it was it's been 4 years actually. We know it's I think we started streaming in, yeah, it was early 2020 before COVID. Technically. 312 Squadron didn't exist until 2020. So honestly, it doesn't feel like we're that old. But 4 years is a long time. Right? I mean, it feels like it to me. $300 sounds like a new, completely talentless rapper. You know, you're not wrong. All right, everybody. We are playing an XWA scrimmage game for game 1, and then we'll have a draft league game. John and Ladrian playing against each other. That is a Firebirds and NJO matchup. I don't exactly know where their series stands because I just haven't had a chance to look at it, but I am excited to be able to cover draft league games in conjunction with all the amazing other streamers, and of course, Greg, when NCX, as is tradition, to supplement games on off nights when NCX is not streaming. So try to pick up more in the future. Honestly, I think I'm gonna kind of be a little bit more casual with picking up draft league games. I think in the past I've like just popped vessels out of my head, my giant forehead, to try to get games. And honestly, I'm just gonna kind of watch out and see if there are games I can pick up, and then otherwise just stream on Sundays as much as I'm around as much as possible to maintain some consistency. So yeah. The betting is open, I believe. Did I open up betting? Betting is open. I'll break down the list here. We're playing Salvage Mission. Okay, Shampo bringing his rebels. He is Rebel Heart in Discord after all, so you got to bring rebels. He's leading off with Harrison Dula in the B-Wing. B-Wing. With those foils, Plasma Torps, Proton Cannons, Fire Control System. So, chance to double tap with a menacing amount of dice and damage potential. Lieutenant Blount, let's be Blount and Smoke a Blount, if you know what I mean. Electronic Baffle, Crackshot, and Squad Leader. Okay. Go off, King. Colby Sperato, he's got Contraband and Notorious. And then we've got two of our Clan Ren volunteers. They are not getting paid. Do not make a mistake. Do not think that they are getting any sort of pay. None. They are volunteering for this dogfight. Two of them, Beskar and Crackshot. And then on the right side here, Lou is bringing just the lunacy, right? He is Lou the Lunatic. He's got a 7-ship scum list. He's got a Fire Spray. He's got a Y-Wing. And then he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Mining Guild ties. So Kath Scarlet, while you perform a primary attack, if there is at least one friendly, what does it say? Friendly non-limited ship at range 0 of the defender, roll 1 additional attack die. So non-limited is all the Mining Guild ties. So roll an additional attack die. Oh boy, a 4 attack die ship does have to be at range 0 of the defender. So I'm going to try to get some block skis. Has VTG and Marauder title. Drea, it's so cool to see Drea there again. Drea is going to allow people to reroll attack dice. Has Watchful Astromech. Watch out for that Astromech. He's got, it's got its eye on you. An Iron Cannon turret. Drea is, while a friendly non-limited ship performs an attack, if the defender is in your firing arc, the attacker may re-roll 1 attack die, so that's pretty good. Drea is 4 points. I think it was 5. It was pretty much in jail for the longest time. And then, of course, you have your Mining Guild Surveyors times 5. This will be a fun matchup. Obviously, Salvage favors the scum list by far. The Mining Guild's happy to grab a box. And those are your lists. Can we have Aaron Kraken Mom? We have Kraken at home. That's true. Kraken at home. Blount with Squad Leader. But to be fair, Blount getting that extra attack die could be sneaky good. His random name gave extra, stood next to him, the random extra. Yeah. Yeah. I played a bit of Aaron Kraken. I was playing a list. It was like Aaron, Luke with like Trick Shot, Shattering Shot, Ezra in the tie with K2SO, and Han. It's a 5-ship list, 4-ship list. Ezra, yeah, Aaron, Luke, Ezra, and Han. Yeah. It was fun. It wasn't good, but it was fun. Being able to give Luke an easier chance to get a really nasty Pro Torp off was really fun. What's up, Ladrian? Yo! Coming in hot before your game. Thank you for the sub. 42 months is a long time. As Greg said yesterday, 48 months. It's a 40-year-old birthday. We're getting close. That's 6 months away. Thanks for being a loyal subscriber to $31 sign. Appreciate it. I lost to Aaron Wedge Corin, AP5, and Psalm last night. Oof. Yeah, man, I gotta be honest. The list that I didn't realize that while they're setting up, I didn't realize with XWA points, like it's all my fault that like I could play Composure again. So I brought Tycho, like a handicapped version of Tycho with Hopeful. It's self-sustaining double modded prockets. And I'm over here like alley-ooping his locks with Corin, which is, I mean, that list is good. It's fun though. Like, I mean, how high is the ceiling? It's really big. I think it does depend on your RNG. Like, are you rolling average or above average defensively? Because A-Wings pop. But I mean, man, 3 prockets in that list. It's fun. It's good stuff. So it was a good game. Game that I didn't actually play. I paid someone to play on my behalf. But still. Hurtani's absolutely cracked again, but don't tell anyone, Nick. Oh, I don't like that, dude. That was that was one of the most unfun times I've had playing X-Wing, was playing against that list. I'm sure I can beat it, but I didn't have the patience to deal with it. Looking forward to get back into rhythm again. It feels good. Like, I honestly, I am excited to be able to. I think I'm gonna have. I'm hoping, and I feel like I'm gonna have a good season, just because we're all in this new world where we're not handicapped by faction power level. No well-known faction power level.
I got a fact for you. I like to blow things up because I like to blow things up.
I like to blow things up. That's for you, Jamo. Ain't that just for you? All right. So we are underway here, and here comes the surveyors surveying the area. Oh my gosh, what a block of ships. Prockouts on A-Wings is scary. Yeah, I was able to get Shara basically behind enemy lines to cut off Nim and fire a procket at him in the first engage. That was fun. Honestly, the worst value I got out of that game was Aiden. Aiden didn't really do anything that game, which is funny. I mean, he dropped a bomb, but it's kind of funny thing about it. But Andrew, you and I are gonna have to talk about some rebel lists, dude. You and I think have slightly different play styles, but I'm intrigued by being able to build rebels. It is. You guys will think Empire is my faction, but I switched to Empire because I wasn't happy with the rebel meta and AMG points with double tapping Han out of principle. You know, you guys might not think I don't have any integrity and I have no principle, but I wasn't into double tap Han when he became, you know, everywhere, when it was everywhere. So I was like, I'll just play another meta faction. But Empire, I thought before the Gen Din BOE times, I thought was pretty reasonably balanced. Just with access to, you know, 6-point Vader. Yeah, playing the boys, playing Tomax, like Merrick, oh man, that was great. Height of probably the height, I think it is the height of my X-Wing little career, whatever you call it, was playing the boys. They just couldn't compete with the power level, the rising level at Worlds. It's too hard. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. Even now, I don't think they have like an S tier list, right? Yeah, I was playing I think the day that I kind of like finally put rebels aside is I brought like a good rebel list. Good to me. It was like Boudica, Hera, Luke, Sabine, and gosh, what was the fifth ship? I don't know if it was Wedge and it was just like, it wasn't efficient enough. I was going up against a lot of 6-ship Republic, and I was like, man, I need to bring something that doesn't struggle with scrambling, because I was losing road rolls and scramble a lot. I was like, I just need to play the objective better. And I was like, well, if I want to do that, I have to bring meta rebel, like with double tap Han, or I just switch factions. And I was like, I'll just play Empire. I know how to play them a little bit. But anyways, enough about me. Vader SSP plus to max was the strongest 9 points in the game. Yeah, for sure. I don't disagree with that. 3-point Tomax is, I know people are bitching about some of the SLs, the ones that are auto includes in lists being too good, and I do respect SLs as a part of the game, but like Tomax is still very good value at 4 points, and he belongs at 4. Him ever being 3 never really made a lot of sense, but easy enough to kill, but the amount of damage you do on the way out, the ion control, is pretty silly. Yeah, I think most people would agree that. Now, the one thing I will say is that I don't know if Vader at 6 points in AMG points, like, I basically see both arguments. I think there should be a version of him at 6. XWA did that. And it did feel dirty. It did feel pretty pay to win to play SSP Vader. Yeah, but you know, 7 ships, small base. That doesn't mean anything, being a small base. What I'm trying to say is 7 points for something that you could block and take away his action economy, and it's like this difference between 6 and 7 is a huge difference in the game, right? So AMG is like, well, we want these to sell. Business. All right, so I think we're planning for round 2, probably. Kind of slow moving to begin, but a lot of ships. Woody Woo trying to get his bet in. Betting's still open. You might not have any credits right now. Just do exclamation point credits. If you watch for a bit, you'll be able to bet. The betting won't close for a moment. But it's probably just maybe you lost your last bet and you lost your credits. If y'all are just tuning in, welcome. Welcome. 2 games tonight, List Chaos tonight. First game here, as you're seeing, just bring lists and ensue the chaos. Is why we call it List Chaos. I should update the logo, though. And then NCX Draft League, Week 1 matchup for Game 2. Holy shit, it's Drea Renthal. Yes, it is. Isn't that nice? Isn't that dope? Talk about a relic from a bygone age. Seriously. What are y'all drinking right now? Anybody drinking a beer? We got water. I got tea. What are we doing? A lot of people don't like having any caffeine past a certain point of the day. I respect that. For me, I kind of need it because I suck. I'm crazy. Pepsi Zero. Ooh. Has anybody tried Pepsi Nitro? Really hard to find now. But man, that stuff was good. So much sugar though. A Coca-Cola. Nothing beats a Coca-Cola. I gotta be honest. Nothing beats a Coca-Cola. You could do regular or diet. I personally prefer regular. The sweetness from McDonald's. They have that deal with Coca-Cola to have like even sweeter, like direct syrup to machine. Coca-Cola. So good. Orange Mio Water. What's up, Desi? Congrats on your win against my team. How dare you? GG's. Drinking iced tea, would like coffee, but too lazy to get one. Fair. Beer with dinner. So here, I'm really weird. I mean, you guys know I'm weird, but I can't like wash down food with alcohol. Like I don't enjoy alcohol while I'm eating. I need to drink something that doesn't, you know, like if water or like iced tea or soda, like I'll wash down food with. I don't know, but I'm weird. Like I need water or something. I can't. Even at a ball game, like I'll definitely get a beer, but I don't want to like drink my beer with a hot dog. I just feel like alcohol wasn't meant to be enjoyed while you're eating food, you know? All right, here's the road roll finally for turn 2. I don't drink at all. Well, there you go. You're better off. Yeah, drinking is not good for you, right? I mean, man, especially beer. I'm not a big beer guy, so I can manage my weight, but man, like there are so many people who love beer. You have a couple beer. I mean, it's just so easy to gain so many empty calories to gain weight from drinking beer, just alcohol in general, right? And if it's sweet too, even worse for you. It is a nasty build on hair. I think we are starting just to salvage it up. So here we go. Claiming a box is the Red Surveyor. I'm 37 and look 27. Yeah, I think if you drink a lot of, I mean, how old do you guys think I am? I think most of you know how old I am, but how old do you guys think here? Let's look. Let's take a look. Ready? I mean, I've got that receding hairline going for me. Okay. How old do you think I am? 55. Thank you. There's only one person that could have said that. And as soon as I saw the number, I saw the name, and it was the least surprised I've ever been in my life. 2769, 27. Appreciate the 69, Woody Woo. Thanks. 26. You're my brother's age, 28 or so. Here's another question. Let me find a picture of me without any facial hair, and we'll see how old you guys think I look then. Real quick, while we're moving all our ties, you're not missing much. Okay, here's a picture of me without any facial hair. It's not really gonna. There you go. How well, I have a little bit, barely any. How old do you think I look in that picture? 17, 30. I'll look older. That's good. 65. You add 10 years. That's his Twilight audition headshot. I am very full of myself. Source was teacher. Yeah, so those of you guys that guessed 27, that is correct. I am 27 years young, baby. And you're all, whatever year you are, you're young. I know Greg's like 7,000 years old, but we say 7,000 years young. This is a joust that just isn't gonna go well for the rebels. The angle's a little funky, like with pink. I don't really know where pink goes. Without you just sit on the rock with pink, or do you split off? I'm in my last months of 30s. Hey, I hope you've enjoyed your 30s, buddy. When I went over to your mom's house last night, she seemed to say that you had enjoyed your 30s. Desi, you look young. You're a tall dude, handsome guy. You look young, man. Can't be a day over 18, my guy. Easy. Kind of like this. So is that Colby? Colby's gonna kind of try to get a flank going. And here comes Drea. So I think the friendly has to be in her firing arc, or is it the defender? Let me double check. I think it's it might be the defender. Where is Drea? The defender, yeah. Kath gonna make Colby sad. Yeah, he can't really afford to go too fast. Gotta do the old boost focus, open the wings. That is his ability, isn't it? Ted Savage? More like Ted Salvage. Am I right, folks? Do you ever think of that one, Ted? You can use it if you want. Greg, you did miss me launch my cryptocurrency. Gave a whole spiel about buying $3 coin. Oh, you can't. Don't do it, Hera. You cannot take the crate. It's just not worth it. Nope. Is it actually your name? I didn't really put that to Oh, wait, I guess it was well, now you're wasting Blount's action just to squad leader barrel roll coordinate next turn. That's really bizarre. I'll be honest, I think I might take the generic fire spray instead of Cath since it gets the reroll. Huh, that's interesting. Here's a question. Why is Chicago 312 area code and Los Angeles is 310? Well, I believe the deep state is involved in this. A long-standing cult between Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton, and they're eating babies. I believe is the originating reason why we have 312, 310. They were like eating babies one night and they're like, let's make area code 312 for Chicago, 310 for Los Angeles. Even Biden is nettled. 813 forever. That just doesn't roll off the tongue, my guy, does it? 813. All right, so green has a shot. Good, our first catch of the day. Roll those dice. Heyo! A complete blank out. Oh, not great, Bob. Not a good start. Oh man, do I still have my soundboard going?
Not great, Bob.
Oh yeah.
Not great, Bob.
Can you guys hear that? Can you hear the not great Bob soundboard? Is it in the mixer properly? Plenty of evades. Sevwall says, yes! Yes! I'm gonna turn it down a little bit though. It's a little loud. Why is Kath pointed at that rock? Because it's all. Why is Hera? Why you asking about Kath, who can clearly clear a bank maneuver, and not about Hera, who barrel rolled in front of a rock? Let's be real here. All right. We tally up objectives. It's 3-1 in favor of Lou and the scum and villainy. All right, we'll be right back after this shameless promotion of our Patreon. Do you like cool stuff? That's awesome. You should check out 312 Squadron's Patreon, !Patreon in the chat. With being a member at 312, there are 3 tiers: Chicago Dog, Deep Dish, and Capone patrons, $5, $10, $20 tiers. They all come with exclusive benefits like cool custom alt art, cards, and tokens exclusive to 312 Squadron. You also get early access to interviews we do for our podcast and discounts on all of our events. Now, if that isn't enough to convince you, I'm going to just show you one more time this cool stuff.
You gotta kill!
Financially supporting us means a lot. It allows us to do a lot more with the stream, and moving forward, especially with the X-Wing Alliance, we are excited to do even more for the X-Wing community. So if you want to get some cool stuff in return for helping 312, you should consider signing up for our Patreon tiers. Thank you all so much, and back to the handsome guy that's doing commentary for you right now. And that really sucked. I don't know, like, whoever made that deserves to be terminated from their position as maker of videos. The next shipment is in November. So the final quarter giveaways are in November, and then we won't do our first quarter of 2025 until March. So it'll be a little bit of a longer wait, but I have some bigger plans to do a little bit more. So the extra month helps us do that. So yeah, but yeah, check out our Patreon, guys. Seriously. Like, you guys saw the cool stuff. Like, it's the best of the best. And there isn't an X-Wing related Patreon giving this swag, like, especially at this level, right? So just saying, it speaks for itself. Hey Jimmo, sorry you had to sit through that. Pretty embarrassing. Yeah, I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed for the guy on camera. Isn't that your job? My job is I am a video producer. Yeah, I'm just bad at it. Terrible. I don't have Tinder anymore though. I just use Hinge. I felt like maybe it's time to advance in the level of desperation. So Hinge is kind of the place to go for that. So you double down on Hinge. Hinge is nice from a dating app perspective because you don't feel like you have to pay for it. Like Tinder and Bumble now are just like, hey, if you want anything out of this, you have to start by paying for it. And they're terrible anyway, so. I thought you putzed around with After Effects. Oh yeah, dude. I'm an editor. I do motion graphics. Like, I mean, all of the stuff that you guys see, I mean, the stream speaks for itself. The starting soon screen, I filmed the skyline and I composited ships and I sound mixed and added the lasers and the explosions. Like, I did all of that by myself in After Effects. So, yeah, you know, because I'm amazing. That's me. Hinge gods. It's so there's the Bumble bimbos or the Hinge himbos, or sorry, the Bumble bros. You could do Bumble bros as well. Nothing works as well as Tinder gods because it's just such an egregiously stupid name. It's awesome. And our logo is still the best logo in Draft League history. It literally is. I'm just saying that now. You're gonna disagree with me, but it literally is the best fucking logo. When you got Tinder on the tablet, the red flags, I mean the tattoos, come on, it's iconic. What's up, Catherine? How's it going? Catherine is here to silence me from saying anything too stupid on my own stream, which is fair because that's where I tend to say the most stupid things, is on stream. So Nick, are you returning to Captain Tinder God Season 7? I think there needs to be like a call to arms. Like, we need something. The Draft League has strayed too far from the degeneracy that we used to know and love. When Kath's just gonna fly over a rock. Okay. We need the Tinder Gods back. That would be the only way I would captain the Tinder Gods again, you know? No, we have the degenerates. It's not as good, Greg. I mean, I respect the degenerates, but it ain't the Tinder Gods. I remember Greg's like, Nick, who is gonna buy a shirt that says Tinder Gods on it? And I was like, fine, I'll make a better logo. And so we made the Tinder Liberty. Anyone else play X-Wing with someone they met on the dating app? I have had dates tell me they want me to teach them how to play, and I pretty much scoff and say, yeah, right. Like, it's a non-starter. Like, I even if they're serious, I know they're not. No, absolutely not. You're gonna hate it. I'm gonna be way less attractive to you if I start to show you how to play this game. Sevwall, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Taking money away from Amazon and putting it into my greedy pockets. I do appreciate that. How much damage did Kath take? Just a shield. Okay. Hera might have just gotten blocked onto a rock here. Although I think... he's coordinating. Copper Blue, what's up? The architect of the XWA logo. And the creator of Fuel Leak. The Fuel Leak with these gas prices... T-shirt. I am the one that came up with the slogan, of course, but let's be honest, John is the one who created that awesome T-shirt design. He is our graphic design intern, unpaid, of course. Although if this $3 crypto launch goes as well as I hope, he might start getting paid in $3 coin. I did not know that suck it memes was a part of the job description. It's Greg, it's just for the reroll. The generic reroll. Yeah. I mean, Kath gets an extra attack die, so. That is, guys, this is a joust and a half here. Hera does get to fire a lot of, this is going to be nasty. This is a plasma torpedo at Kath. And has proton cannons as well. It's hoping to not have to spend the lock. You have fire control, because this you'll have to spend the lock to fire the proton cannon. Oh, nice. Fire control. Hit crit. Fire control. Fire control. Spending what? Oh, it has a oh, that's right. That's right. Had the focus because the barrel roll, the linked action. Oh, that's going to be crit canceled. It's 3 shields down. Rest of the shields down on Kath. And all of a sudden we get that proton cannon. We are very close to a level 1 hype train, apparently. Did anybody know what that is? Only 2 crits with proton cannon, range 3. Not the best. Kath probably is going to be okay here. Takes a crit, unless you spend the focus. Going to spend the focus, no damage. Classic proton cannon, I know, right? Now Drea does have the fangs, doesn't have Colby, Blount, or Hera. Gonna shoot at green. Shooting at green here. Drea, that's 2. Spend for 2. Green hoping to roll some natural evades. Doesn't roll any. Had to spend the focus on the first shot downtown from a Y-wing with the surveyors just foaming at the mouth. Getting excited about, well, a lot of these are range 1 and Concordia is a thing, but Kath is going to get a 4 dice Bangaruski into green. It's just 3? Oh, I thought there might be 4. No? Okay. Oof, just 1. I think I misread. Is that an evade? Oh, it's 2 eyes. Still takes 1. Green takes a damage. Oh, I have these colors wrong. Red is not red. Red is green. I'm going to just give Colby a color. Technically, he's got a red base. So, Bangaruski. Hey, man. You got to do what you got to do. Oh, that's right. Nobody bumped. Nobody bumped, so no extra die for Kathy. Kathy. You just add that Y to the end of the name, but it's just like all of a sudden just like the worst, the most like out of place sounding Star Wars pilot name out there. Kathy Scarlet. Why take Kath? Because this is list chaos and we want to see cool lists. Why not take Kath? Ever just ask yourself that? Why am I not taking Kath in my list? Because you're cowardly. It's just a simple fact. It's math. It's science. They're eating the Kaths. They're eating the dogs. Just 1 crit. Oh, Natty evade. Sorry, Bounty boy. You ain't getting anything through there. Yeah, I mean, it is also a 6-point fire spray. All right, Colby. We're getting a little Sperato here. Ooh, hit crit into Kath. This could sink a crit into the hole. Need natty evades. You don't get it. Hit crit into Kath. What are we taking, Kath? It's a structural damage. That is not ideal, as I like to say. A SD is what we call it in the industry. Roll one less defense die while you defend. Can't fix it. It sucks, especially for a fire spray. Not great, Bob. Thank you for the reminder.
Not great, Bob.
It's not great. Yeah, I have a feeling that proton rockets are not going to stick around at 6 points. I could see them at 7. I think they were at 8 before, right? I mean, it's a one single use 5 die shot, right? And you got to have bullseye. So I can understand why it's 6 for sure. I just... All right, green spends the focus to not take any damage. So just checking for Drea's the ability to reroll for who. It looks like for anybody. And here we go. More shots into green, who has taken a damage. Has Beskar up right now. That's 2 hits. And 2 evades. Oh, green. The tyranny of 3 agility. Yellow now. And they were all yellow. That might be range. Looks like it might be range 1. Could turn off the dice cam for a second while they contemplate. There we go. So another natties, spending the focus rather to get to. Another 2 evades from green. Oh! Fang's dodging these shots like Daredevil. Fighting Bullseye. Yes, I know that reference. Totally. Daredevil, is that like a Marvel thing? Hashtag just shoot Hera. Yeah. We're going to go range 1 into the Fang, though. Reroll 1. That is a crit, but Beskar is a factor here. 2 crits. And there's no evades. So Concordia 1. Beskar 1 and still take a crit, and the yellow is the one with the box. So Beskaring and taking a face up. It's still a direct. Down to 1. He does get to see the crit first. Yeah, is that what he did? Decided to do instead? Okay, I guess so. But you can't, you have to, yeah, you have to choose the Beskar, the first one or not. So instead he's double stressed. Is that what it is? With 2 hull? Taking another one. Damage sensor array on the green. Now down to 1. All right, so it's like it's 6-2. Comfortable little lead here heading into round 3. Or rather round 4? Yeah, round 4 coming up. So Colby, probably a little too hard from Colby Sperato. Blount, man, I think Blount, you just one straight and you probably just bump, I think. Clan Ren Volunteers, maybe you, I think you have to, there's probably going to be a big bump train in the middle to try to keep the rebels back. I'm not sure. I'm hiding. Can't see me. Bender, what's up? Bender, thank you for the sub. Twitch Prime as well. Let's go. Let me take a look here just at our giveaways. So decided if we hit 100, whenever we do this stream, 3 streams from now, I'll do a full set of our metal objective tokens. They're double-sided, just like what you see on the screen on tabletop. The only other way to get these is through Patreon. So one lucky winner of a full set. So got time to get there. I thought I subbed. You probably, I think you are. You probably are. It says you're a sub. You have the 30-month subscriber badge. You are definitely a sub. I think it depends on when your sub goes through. I think there's a statute of limitations on when you can have it pop up on screen. But maybe I'm wrong. Also, Twitch is inconsistent with that. Sometimes it'll give me that message, and then if I, leave and come back, it's gone. So I'm sure it'll pop up. It is pretty cool to see the ships flying across the screen. I have to say, I do love that alert. There it is, exactly. Isn't that beautiful? J Bark, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Subscribe to tier 1 for 3 months in advance. You can do that? That's cool. How does that even work? I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Nice to have the mayor of Pittsburgh, subscribe to my channel. The real mayor of Pittsburgh. The other guy ain't real. He ain't real, man. We're getting close to 80 already. Innkeeper 16, Tony. If you are looking to stay at an inn, whatever inn it is, Innkeeper is your guy. He's a keeper of the inns. He has an inn with a lot of inns. Thanks for the sub, man. Twitch Prime as well. Twitch Prime is popular tonight. We love ourselves some Twitchy Prime. All right, our dials are almost set. This is a long wait. He has an inn, and the dead keep it. The way is shut. It was made by those who are dead, and the dead keep it. Now I just want to watch Lord of the Rings, man. Come on, man. Come on. Make me want to watch the Lord of the Rings. I do say it's one of my favorite nerdy as fuck collectible items of the many that I have. Definitely the One Ring. Kathy doing a 4K. Yeah, we gotta just call her Kathy, honestly. 4K looks mighty bad. That's definitely a rock. I need to take pictures of all my wife's Lord of the Rings stuff. Oh, come on, please do. I am in talks of getting Barad-dûr, the Lego set, for half off because I have my Lego contact. The issue is in my current apartment, it's too tall. I have no place to put it. But I just need to get it because I'm worried about that stuff discontinuing too fast. I mean, honestly, Atreides, here's the thing. Of all the franchises, even with Star Wars included, being obsessed with Lord of the Rings to me makes the most, like, I get it. I get why you would be obsessed. And the Rings of Power season 2 is so good so far. I haven't seen the latest episode yet, but man, am I impressed with it. It is so good. I'd give so far between season 2 and totality season 1, it's a solid like 8 for me. Probably a little generous for some of you, probably closer to like a 7, 6.5, but I am loving it. We have Isengard Lego, so I have an entire shelf. An entire shelf of just Lego Lord of the Rings, including Orthanc on top. No. Actually, if you guys want to see something pretty cool while all this is happening, let me grab something for you. I see you. That is the first level of my Lego Lord of the Rings shelf. I have this Lego Eye of Sauron that was made by a coworker of mine when we worked at Lego together. Now I don't know where to put it. There is no life in the void. All right, sorry. They had left the dice in there. We missed a shot. Kath does take 2 more from the rock. Ouch. Locked onto the rock. Colby, oh, is this about to shift in favor of rebels here? Rock block. Rock block. I want to know, where is Lego Erendil? The lights in dark places when all other lights go out? That light? The light of Erendil? Or no, that's the light of, I think that's called the light of Elendil. There's like Elendil, the name, Erendil, Elendil again. He does like to use similar names. The little red Silmaril. Okay, we are time is. Stupid ad. I don't want to hear cats. I want to hear Nick. I know. For the low price of money, please. You can avoid dealing with ads on Twitch. I wish I don't have any control over the pre-roll. I think they used to give you more control over it than they do now. They're trying to force people to pay as much as possible, you know. That's enough. right? Kath. Oh, Kath just takes one. Oh no. A Rendiel, the Mariner, a Lendiel. We have ourselves some Tolkien fans. Our house is filled with. I expect nothing less, Atreides. I've always been an Atreides fan. Atreides. I've seen enough. Kath Scarlet has won Michigan. Kathy. We can now project. Yo mama. So green goes down as well here. That's 4 more points. It's 10-2. Uh-oh. Get 'em, boys. I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching. You gotta plug your nose. It's a bad impression, but it's better if you plug your nose. Just tuning back. Has Kath rolled an extra die yet? No. Oh my gosh, Ryan, just Shampo can't roll paint right now. And neither can Lou. And that's a direct, and the Mining Guild Pink dies. And the crate will get dropped. Pink was carrying a crate. Oh, goodness gracious. That's a crate. Colby going to have to shoot a calf. 4 on 2. I think it's obstructed. Oh boy, that's, yeah, see ya. And it's 10-10. Shampo ties it. Bye-bye.
Bye, Bing.
Ding, bye-bye. Crush your enemies!
Love this redeem.
Bones into dirt! Make them regret they were ever born!
That's so good. The Oil Baron. God, one of Adam Driver's best SNL sketches, man. All right. 2 hits. Reroll with Drea for 3 into Blount. Blount takes 2. No, Lieutenant, no. And now we're shooting into Hera, who has Hera started to take any damage yet? A shield. Okay, I think that's all I've missed. Spend for 2. Hera taking at least 1. Hera takes 2. Down to 1 shield. Another shot, range 1 into Hera. That's the thing, that Hera is a 5-point B-wing. You know, is she worth 5 points? I think that you can definitely get her to show her value at 5, but it's not easy. Hera takes 1 more. Shields down. I think Adam Driver, and I mean, and he absolutely despises seeing or hearing himself. Like, he walked out of an interview because of that. It's very interesting. I don't know how I feel about that, right? Like, I like Adam Driver, but it's always weird to hear about the celebrities who, like, I mean, wouldn't you want to, like if you're in Star Wars, wouldn't you want to watch that? Like, I don't know. Isn't that crazy to me? To you? To me? To me, it is. Like, I at least want to, like, I mean, if I'm in Star Wars, that's want to watch that. Hera has to pay for the Born for the stacks. So after salvage is counted, it's 12 to 10 Lu with about 20, little under, it's really probably closer to like 24 minutes. I started the timer a little late, but it's 25 minutes. Let's just say 25 left. A lot of actors don't watch their own work. Steve Carell is another one of them. It's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that like, I'm not saying that it's not common or that it doesn't happen. I'm saying I just think it's wild, even to like, even if you're in like Star Wars. Then again, it's not like they would just like drop that phobia for something like Star Wars. But as a Star Wars fan, if I were in Star Wars, I definitely would. And I was insecure because he's deeply insecure about that. Like that's the reason why he hates it. It's an insecurity thing. It's not like he just doesn't care. He just refuses. He's deeply insecure about it. It's like a painter refusing to look at their own painting. It's like a painter who refuses to look at their own. Okay, what it's like to me. Okay, so that analogy that can work. It's like Da Vinci or Van Gogh, a great painter, one of the best. Who knows they're one of the best, refusing to look at their own work because they're deeply insecure about the way it looks because they think it looks bad. Is really the whole Adam Driver thing. Like he has he was bullied about his appearance. He's dealt with that his whole life. He hates the way he looks. He hates the way he sounds. He's deeply insecure about it. And so the reason why he doesn't watch his own work back is not that he doesn't care. Like Steve Carell just doesn't give a fuck. It is a deep rooted thing. It's a wet documented. It's not me shitting on Adam Driver. It's just fascinating. I just find that fascinating. I would rather die. I mean, I watched the streams back to see if there's anything I could have done better to make sure the audio and everything sounds, okay. And it's a challenge. I'm like, oh gosh, I don't know if I like this guy. So who do you think has the advantage here? Let's see. Hera down to 4. That's 5 points for Lu. If you get Hera, pretty much slam the door. Drea can get a shot into Hera. And I don't know. I think you'll have to K-turn some of the ties that aren't stressed. Colby he can't really wrap around that rock very well. Be interesting. Geez, the trade is 26-8. Oh gosh. I'm typing in my team chat here for Draft League. We recorded D&D games with the kids. I cannot listen to myself DM or even talk because I hear so many things wrong with how I talk. Like I feel the same way about myself, hearing myself, seeing myself on a recording. That's pretty normal for all of us, right? It was so much closer. That's the thing with 2.5 is like you'll see 26-8 and be like, man, that was a blowout. And there are a lot of things that could have completely shifted the score. Exactly. I think Adam Driver is, you said you were made fun of quite a bit as a kid for your speech, right? Adam Driver had dealt with the same things, but when you become as famous as he is, like you're everywhere, right? It's pretty normal for no one really wants to listen back to. Not all of us are in love with ourselves like I am, of course. What's up, Lambolo? How's it going? I'm not sure what What got censored there? Oh, it's 11 to 12. Okay. All right. Shampo, not swapping out the dice. I noticed that in my game on NCX, the dice were not taken out of the box a lot. I felt bad watching that back. I would for mine, but whoa, you just gifted 17 subs? Jesus, my gosh. Lampolo, thank you so much, my lord. We're 4 subs away from the set of objective tokens all of a sudden. Holy crap, thank you so much. Wow. Thank Lambolo for being as amazing as he is. Thank you. I salute you. It's always funny seeing, so like Frankie Frankles is one of our locals. Gifted a sub to Hexiled Gaming. That's funny. I don't think Hexiled is here right now. Atreides doesn't have to deal with ads for a while. Cat Pat. A lot of people. Ascendancy TV. That's funny. A lot of these names. But Frankles. Come on, Frankie. Come on, sub, Frankie. Come on, man. What's up, K-Full? What's up, Kyle? How's it going? Yeah, Lambolo's has always been cemented as one of the most generous people in X-Wing. Got to meet him at Worlds. It's the first person I saw actually walking in the building. He was chilling outside. He said, "Hey, Nick. Hey, you scruffy looking nerf herder." And I said, "Hello there." He said, "It's Lambolo." And I was like, "I know who you are. I know that name. I recognize that name." So Colby could smoke Drea. Colby hasn't moved yet, but isn't Drea 5? No, Drea is initiative 4. But Colby's going to go the other way and grab a crate instead. Okay. Yeah, lose win condition is to kill Hera. That is a fact. Lou still has one. How many boxes? 2 boxes right now. 3 boxes. No, 2 boxes. That's a bump. Enjoy the stream. Come get some. Yeah, get some. And support through and 2 Squadron. Yes, please. And if you enjoy the stream and you want more, 5, 10, 20 bucks a month, you guys get awesome perks and cool swag in the mail. Exclamation point Patreon. Shameless plug. Oh, money please. Boom. All right, so Hera does do the bump red focus because she is still taking 4 shots. That could definitely be enough. So first the range 0 into Drea. That is going to be, are you spending the focus here? Taking just 1 shield. Might as well, you can't modify your shot into Hera. Now Drea into Hera, range 0. We love our range 0 shots, don't we? Just 1. Hera is still taking it. Lambolo is just dropping. I wish. Are you censoring yourself, or can you not say the word fucking anymore? I'm gonna say it. Oh yeah, I can say it. It's just okay. Respect. I respect the self-censor of the. I was like, I'm like, did my auto mod turned on? I was confused. Did Hera? Did I miss more damage in Hera's? No, not yet. Don't shoot a Blount. Shoot a Hera. There you go, Jamo. 30 months. Thank you. There it is, as you said. Drea does get the reroll. It's just one. Hera gets the evade. Is that range 1 or 2? Looks like 2. It is range 2 by a hair. Oh goodness, hit crit. Hera takes a crit. It's a disabled power regulator. Doesn't really factor in this turn. The next shot. Drea reroll. Not sure how he was able to spend something. Hera spends the focus. That's weird. Takes one more down to 1. Hey, no worries. I personally don't mind swearing on the channel, and other people do, although I don't say the C word, and I don't like anyone else saying that on my stream. But I understand those who don't want to swear, but I do it myself. I am a sailor, I suppose. A seaman. I'm a seaman, as you might say. He accidentally re-rolled a hit. Is that what it was? Okay. I figured it was something like that, right? All right, so looks like probably one more round. It's 13-14 Lou. What a close game. Clash of the Titans heading into the 6th round. Rated M for mature. Yeah, 312 is 312's rated. I would definitely say it's probably closer to rated. It is probably rated M. I would say it is for sure. GSP does a very good job of being the family-friendly X-Wing stream, and I don't believe in competition in that space, nor do I think there really is or needs to be. All right, so here we are. You make me lol. I try to be funny. I funny looking. Got to be funny. As funny as you are funny looking, right? That's what I say to myself. Look in the mirror, pointing at myself. PG-13 does allow 1 F-bomb. It's true. Almost 40 people watching. Again, we have that draft league game after this. It is Republic versus Republic, but I just took a look at one of the lists and I was like very intrigued. I was like, Whoop, whoop, go Firebirds. Yep, didn't draft me. It's fine. I was destined for KDB. You assholes all laughed when I was drafted. Dickheads. That's right. You know who you are. You know who you are. Good thing, Cat, for Republic on Assault. Thanks, Cat. I tell my students when they don't laugh at my usually not funny music jokes that I may not be funny, but I'm definitely funny looking. And it just always works. I feel like I'm definitely destined to be a dad. However, to be a dad, I do have to not be single. That is the hurdle. But I do have the humor of a father. Dad jokes, if you will. So right there with you. Go both players. Oh, Andre. The shit talk still needs some work. Just steal a kid? That might... If the FBI knocks on your door, you'll know why. The FBI loves my channel. They always subscribe. It would be so timely if somebody subscribed as the FBI right now. The alert came up. Oh my gosh, that would be so funny. A father figure is opposed to Deadpool. And Mining Guild's like, I'm a Mining Guild tie. I'll just grab a crate. I don't care about the rock. FBI agents in the van. Have you guys seen that video? It's like Happy Star Wars Day, everybody. Have you seen that? Happy Star Wars. I gotta show that to you guys. And today is my birthday. Yeah, here we go. Oh man. I'll bring that up in a second once this game ends. Was it browser? No. Window capture. Okay. That's one of my favorite videos. All right, here we go. It's probably the last round. New comment on my YouTube video was to say, hello. Yeah. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I used to do a Lego Star Wars web series called Rise of the First Order on YouTube. And I was about to begin editing or really recording, doing the stop motion for episode 3 of season 2. I was living with my ex-girlfriend. Of course, she was not my ex at the time. But then we broke up and I had to move out and I didn't have a place to film. And so just kind of put it on hold. That was years ago, 4 years ago when this happened. I just haven't, and people still comment on the YouTube videos like, how long do we have to wait? Like as if I'm going to do it still. I'd like to. The ISB showed up and they just do not have a sense of humor. I believe it. I don't see the ISB having a very good sense of humor. Drea has that nasty ion cannon turret shot. Looks like onto Hera here. I don't see any way Hera can avoid getting shot by it. Yeah, see you, Hera. Matt B, hello there. How are ya? You guys, we got to do a 3-1-2 crew baseball game again soon. Like to do that. I like to do that after when we have a stream where it's just one game. You know, just been kind of fatigued recently, but not the best excuse, but it is one. But we'll come back to it. I always enjoy doing a little 3-1-2 crew baseball. Yeah, it's almost midnight. Well, night owls unite. So Blount's gonna have does Blount's ability count for himself? Let's see how many dice he rolls. No. So range 1. Not gonna knock off the crate. You know that Drea is going to be shooting at Hera. Hey Nick, I get to show up in Chicago in 2024. My dream, be on your live stream and get to hand my ass to someone for subs or donations. You're gonna hand your ass to somebody? I want your ass to stay in one piece. You mean you want well, yes, we could do that. That would be fun. But you wouldn't have to. I would gladly play a game of X-Wing with you with no money on the line at all. You know, you're more than money to me, Lambolo. Some people might not believe it because it's the $3 way, but you are. It's a fact of life. This Lambolo's Nick's mom. Yeah, thanks a lot, buddy. I appreciate that one a lot. Yeah, that's good. Is that it for Hera? She's also ionized now. Here we go. Okay, now we're shooting the $500,000 minimum. Yeah. Lambolo gets a deep discount. 3 hits, that's it. So Hera is no more. And that is I think that's gonna be the game. 19-13. Yeah, I think. Who else needs to shoot? The Clan Run Volunteer. I was thinking if you can knock off blue's crate, but even then, Drea still has one, red still has one. Colby does have a shot, but Colby shot already because we're on I3s now. So range 3 into blue. Wow, blue just dies. That's crazy. So now up to 15 to 19. But I think it's still, yeah, still not enough. So GG's. Looks like Colby gets one. So 2 points there still for Rebels. Shampo, 2 more for Lou. 21 to 17 after 6 rounds. GG's. Gonna shoot at Blount. Maybe Blount will die. It'll be even more points. Two. Oh, that's enough. That's gonna get Blount. Even more points. Rip. My goodness. More. Knock off a crate on Colby to make him sad. Oh no, it's gonna happen. Oh no. Oh gosh. Poor Colby. Not like this. Oh, it is range 3. And he doesn't roll any evades. 2 shields. Knocks the crate off. Sad. So sorry, 16 to 24. Oh my gosh. Another crit. The box is already knocked off. Colby. Oh my god, Colby might die. Jeez. The crit's a structural damage. No, no. Is there still one more shot? Is that it? Yeah, that's it.